Can I please speak to your
Where's the
manager?
toilet paper?
Can I
Get
where
another
are your
bag?
bathrooms?
No, I wanted to. I have to
Welcome to the Tales from Retail Hell. My name is Bella.
I'm Will, I guess.
You guess.
I don't know who I am anymore.
After a very long week, I understand. I too am losing my sense of identity, my sense of self.
I've had two 60-hour work weeks, Bella.
Holy, yeah, but yo money though.
That's,
Them greenbacks though.
I guess.
Yeah. Is it worth it though? Not really.
Like, it's not worth it in the moment, but
Long term.
once it's behind you, it's kind of worth it.
Gotcha.
But we'll get into that later.
I mean, this week's just about how hard jobs can be in terms of time management and over budgeted hours or under budgeted hours rather, getting overtime, not being allowed to get overtime.
You know whose job is really hard?
Whose?
Prostitutes.
That's true.
Get it?
Stop.
Hard.
Yeah. But they can choose their own overtime, so I'm not even mad.
Can they?
Most
Not
of it.
if they got a pimp.
That's true. Listen, this is too nuanced for me. But so this past, month, really,
Basically.
June was hard, dude. Like, and I know we're only a week into July. I already feel like summer's just kicking my ass. We had like 4 people at my job quit at basically the same time, just one after another.
And also, it's hot in Texas.
And also, it's 110 degrees. And our air conditioning doesn't work in the stockroom or in the bathrooms.
But why?
Sweaty poops. I don't know. Because they hate us, and our building is like 20 years old. And we are the abandoned redheaded stepchild of the district.
Oh, no.
I know, we're getting beaten. No, so I've very quickly had to learn how to be a hiring manager and make a lot of phone calls and make sure I'm putting everybody into the system correctly. You know what's really hard that I didn't think was going to be that difficult?
What?
Was just getting the background checks and drug tests and getting all that shit done.
Those take forever.
They take so fucking long. Like, some people, one of our new lady cashiers, hers came back like that. She was fine. Clear, in, she's already working. Like, there's one guy, his background check and his eligibility check have not come back yet, to this day. And he applied like 3 weeks ago. And one guy, who's starting sometime next week, his stuff just came back, like, the other day. And he came in and I had to, like, put him into the system. And they were like, it can take up to 48 hours. And I was like, sorry I called you over here. We could have done this over the phone. Have a good day. And he's like...
Do you have any inkling as to why it takes that long?
I think it depends on the person. Like, if you don't give complete information when you're filling out your things, then, like, say you mistype an address or something. Or your previous addresses aren't correct, or it's been too long, they have trouble finding records of where you've lived and where you've last worked.
I guess that's true.
But that's the only thing I can think of. Like, how long does it take to pee in a cup? And then for them to stick a thing into that cup and be like, drugs? No. Like, why does that take so long?
Bruh, I don't know.
We sell over-the-counter drug kits, and it happens in a day. We should not have to wait that long, and you're going to a lab. Like, I don't get it.
We have a friend who works at one of those labs.
Yeah? Oh, yeah! Maybe I should be sending them there. I don't know. I think we're partnered with someone specific in town.
Dude, who knows?
Right? So, like, yeah, just having to wait on new hires' stuff to come in or not come in is really frustrating because whenever they call, nobody has an answer for them. It's just, hey, I'm sorry you've got to wait longer, and I know you don't have money right now because you probably quit your last job or you're about to be on the last day of your last job. So it's like, man, I don't know what to tell you, and I don't know why your stuff isn't coming back because they don't tell us that sort of thing. And it's really frustrating, especially because we only have like other than the shift leads, 4 full-time people, and they are stretched to their limits as to how many hours they're getting per week. Not nearly as bad as 60 hours per week, but like...
So you're basically operating on a skeleton crew.
We are. Like, at max, 1 cashier up front, 1 cashier in photo, and a shift lead. That's it. There's no floor people. There's no cosmetics person.
Well, Bella, speaking of skeleton crew,
Yeah, please.
if I might
Go for
interfere.
it. Go for it. Do it.
Okay, so
I actually really love this story. It tickles me.
as most of you who are American are aware, 4th of July has come and gone.
Yep. Happy America Day.
And as you could guess, that is the busiest day for a grocery store meat department.
Yep.
And, well, let's go back even further real quick. So, somebody, I don't know who,
But if we did, we'd snitch them out real fast. 'cause
I'm sure they're already fired.
Oh, yeah.
They, in order to prepare for this day, they ordered, I think it was 200 pallets of chicken wings.
Yep.
And I've done the math on this. That's 200 pallets. That's around, let's say, 1,800 cases. 18,000 cases, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
That, in turn, is around, like, 150,000 packs of chickens. Which is, in turn, 300... No, wait. Hold on. That's like 1 million individual chicken wings.
Oh, Jesus.
Which in turn is 500,000 chickens.
Ugh.
Anyway,
Yeah, he's fired.
So he ordered those, but there was a snafu,
Yeah.
and they did not have any prices on them.
Yep.
And also, someone else already put in an ad we put out that the chicken wings are going to be 98 cents a pound.
That's a
Which-
hell of a steal.
Which they are usually around 3.
Oh, man.
So in order to fix this...
So that's like a huge loss for the company.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of things like that. If something's on a really big sale at a grocery store, it's usually being sold at a loss.
Because you ordered too many.
No. It's there to get, like, bodies in the store.
Yeah, yeah. Because while you're in there buying chicken, you're going to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I need ranch dressing. I need barbecue sauce.
Most
and
people
yeah.
only go to one grocery store.
That's true.
So that's what... Actually, I was told that that's the entire reason Aldi has, like, the cheapest possible eggs.
Yeah.
It's because they always sell them at a loss, but they just use them to, like...
Get people in.
Yeah, basically. So, they had no prices on them, so what their solution to this was to bring in people,
Like, hey,
to-
we need help.
unbox every single box, and reprice
By hand.
by hand every single pack of chicken wings. And I volunteered for this, not 1 day, but 2 days.
Yep.
And not for too much inside baseball, but I make about 14 an hour, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's not crazy, but it's decent.
It's better than most people, I think, in a service or grocery position.
Overtime is a time and a half.
Whoa!
And this is just for me personally, who spent 16 hours
Yeah.
doing this. So you already have a product you're losing money on.
Yep.
Then you pay me, what's that, $21 an hour
Yep.
for 16 hours. Just
Yep.
to, like, unbox them, put a sticker on, and put them back in a box.
Just to fix your problem.
Just to fix the problem. But hold on. The majority of people who were there were managers.
Oh,
Who can make up
no.
to, like, $28, $30 an hour. So you're paying them
Damn.
close to, like, $40 an hour.
Damn.
And here's the weird thing. This is only the first shipment. This happened again.
No. Oh yeah, because you did it like 2 weeks in a row, right?
No. I didn't touch the second shipment.
Okay.
Well, actually, what happened is, I don't know if it was me who like, if he got it from me, but while we were doing all this shit, the regional manager who I was working with, I said, like, look, these are about $4 a package. Why don't we just mark them at $4 each and not do this? Just have all the cashiers just have them be $4.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, the next time this happened, they just did that.
They just made a big $4 sign.
Yeah.
And hung it over a
I
thing
don't
of
know if he
chickens.
got it from me, but
If he did, you should be getting a check in the mail for saving them time and money.
yeah.
Be
So
like, hey, here's all the money we were gonna pay.
that was a
these
huge
guys.
fiasco and a funny story. Someone definitely got fired.
Oh yeah.
But particularly around the busiest time of the year for us.
Well, you know what you had said was really like ironic about the whole thing is that some stores ran out and
Oh
could
yeah,
have
no,
done. Like,
no, we could have sold like triple that
oh my god.
easily.
So it's
No,
like,
I told
he
you.
might
I
not
told-
have gotten fired.
But they still lost money on that.
Yeah, it's true.
No, there was a store that in one single day
Jesus.
sold $30,000 of
Ooh.
just chicken wings.
Damn. That's a shit ton of chickens.
It's a lot of chickens.
That's a lot of chickens.
That's a lot of damage.
Look at all those chickens. Oh
But
my god.
more to the point on why the last few weeks have been hard.
Because you were also working.
No, I was working too, so I had like around 60 hours that week. But then last week, the week of 4th of July. So what happened? So during this fiasco, slightly before it actually,
Yeah.
they took away our assistant manager.
Yep.
So we're already working with a man down this
Yep.
entire busiest time of the year,
Yep.
which sucked.
Yeah.
And we got another body, but they can
not a very
only
capable
do
body.
much.
Yeah.
They can only do so much,
Yeah.
and working with them is frustrating because they are not.
They need a lot of reassurance.
No, I'm not. It's not even their fault. It's just that they're not experienced.
Yeah.
So
Which always sucks. Like having new hires during a holiday is like the fucking worst.
it's just
and
like,
I just have to
bro,
warn everybody.
why are you even here? Just go home. Let me do
Right.
this.
Right. I mean, that's essentially what I was telling our new hires on like right before 4th of July. I was off 4th of July, thank God, but like I know we were busy and I knew that we were having some new people working that day and I was like,
No.
listen, you're going to get a lot of
Dude.
stupid bullshit.
Dude.
Have a backbone, stick to your guns about the policy and just move them through.
Like, I really don't want to go into too much detail
Yeah.
on like our new hire, because he's a new hire, but I believe he is also
Special needs?
something.
Yeah. There's
Very-
something there.
Very clearly, he has something. I haven't inquired as to what,
Yeah.
because I don't want to be rude, and I don't want to rag on him because it's not his fault. But
Right.
good fucking lord,
Yeah. Yeah.
it.
I mean, if I can
I
tell
can't be
you-
mad at him,
Right.
but it is.
You can be frustrated
Frustrating.
with the performance. Yeah. Well, I mean, if anything, a hopeful story. One of our best cashiers has a learning disability, and it
Oh,
took her
sure.
a hot minute to figure shit out. But once she did, like, she's got it better than everybody else.
No, we've gotten to the point where we can like get the most out of him, but fuck, I have a learning disability,
Yeah.
so like, but it's frustrating.
Yeah.
And it kills everyone on the inside,
Yeah.
particularly during like the busiest time.
Come on.
But on top of that,
Yeah. Yeah.
the week of the 4th of July, so
They
the busiest week of the year, one of the stores was basically melting down,
Ugh.
like having complete.
Like nobody was there. Nothing was
Like
happening.
for example, just to put this into context, if my department, we sell like on an average that week, I don't know, $18,000 of
Yeah.
product.
Yeah.
We had at any given time like $60,000 of backup,
Okay.
so we have stuff to put out.
Right.
This store, which was running like 40 a day, had
Like $5,000 worth of backup.
about as much backup.
Oh man.
So every single day, what they got in was
Was
what
they-
went to the floor, which
Yeah.
is a fuck ton of work.
Yeah.
Because you got to unload it, you got to put it out there, you got to cut it.
Yeah.
So because of this, they took our manager.
Jesus.
So there are now like 3 of us.
Yeah.
And the new guy
Yeah.
running this whole department.
Yep.
And during the week of 4th of July, I got even more, like, I think 8 hours of overtime. So there were 2 weeks in a row where I worked like 8 days in a row.
Jeez.
It was bad.
Yeah. We have a vacation coming up soon, though, so
We
that'll
do.
be exciting.
We do, but
We can actually sleep for a little bit and have fun out in the sun.
fuck.
Yeah. Fuck.
Rough last few weeks.
Yeah. No, it's been a lot, and tensions are getting really
It's
high. 1 week since you looked at me. I don't know, like, I was having a fight with one other shift lead, and now I'm having a completely different fight with the other shift lead. And it's like, I don't like when we get cliquey, and I don't like when we turn on each other, because we're all in the same cage. You know, we can't each
Is it
have our
turning
back.
to Mean Girls?
A little bit, but kind of worse, because we're not sabotaging each other. It's no backstabbing. It's just fully direct, hey, fuck you, kind of moments going on. And it's exhausting. I mean, it's emotionally exhausting, because I like these women. I like the people that I work with.
And it's not productive.
It's not productive. It kills time. It kills, just energy when we're trying to avoid each other, or when we're giving like opposite directions to the people that we're working with that day. Like, if I tell my photo department person, it's like, okay, I want you to work on carts today. And then the other shift lead who I'm having a fight with comes over and is like, I need you to work on merchandising today. Not only does that photo person think I have too much to do, so I can't get any of it done,
Right.
or they pick a side and they do one person's thing and not the other person's thing. And then the manager that didn't get chosen feels like they're being betrayed. You know, it's shitty. It's a shitty situation to be put in, and it's really bad because our store manager is currently on vacation and we don't have an ASM. We're getting one. We actually should have
Bella,
gotten
for
one.
the people, what is an ASM?
An ASM is an assistant store manager, someone who is directly underneath the store manager in terms of delegation, production, and instruction, I guess. I don't know. But we're apparently getting one today. Like, he should be here. He's transferred from another store. My thing is, every other store that I've talked to, like any transfer from another store, has told us, hey, your store kind of sucks. Like, everybody warns us about your store. And I was like, why? They're like, I don't know. Something just happens. Either you're going to quit or you're going to be promoted and you're going to move out of there. And I'm like, great. So we're like cursed or broken or,
Broken and cursed?
cursed? Yeah, like, speaking of, okay, so an example of how we're cursed. We have had a problem with one of our women's toilets for like a month now. Because people are assholes and try to like steal shit and flush the packaging or flush like rolls of paper towels down it. So we've called plumbers out because it's like, we can't undo this clog. It's making this weird grinding noise, or it's starting to do this weird moaning sound as it's like filling up the tank. So this guy comes out, he installs...
Has anyone got the wrong kind of bidet?
No, not yet. I wish we had a bidet. No, I don't, because people would fuck with it. He comes out, he installs a new kind of Flushmatic tank.
Oh.
Right, yeah, like
fancy.
It's super fancy. It's broken! So he comes out a second time, brings a new part to replace the broken part, and is like, okay, it's done. Still broken. So he comes this third time and he's like, look, I'm fucking sick of coming out here. What's wrong with it? And I'm like, it's just not flushing. Or it's doing these weird tiny micro flushes and it's constantly filling. I don't know.
Why is he mad at you? He keeps fucking it up.
Right. So I'm like, okay, listen, what if we break it and then you just order a whole new one? And he's like, I could do that. He's like, cause I'm serious. Cause like, I don't want to keep coming out here. I'm driving from Fort Worth every day. Like,
Are there no plumbers in our town?
we're contracted with these people.
Oh my god.
I know, it's stupid. So we're paying this guy driving time, like his time for work, and then any sort of service fees, and I guess we're probably paying for the Flushmatic, whatever thing he's ordering. But we get on hold with the Fleshmatic customer service people, and he's like, hey, I'm at this job site. This is my work order number. We have a thing that's not working. Can we order a whole new one? And the lady on the phone's like, yeah, we just need photo proof of it being broken.
Take a sledgehammer to it.
Honestly, though, I was like, let me go prop open that bathroom door. Let's go in there. And we fucked that thing up together because there's no cameras back there. And he took pictures, and we sloshed some water around. And he's like, you can clearly see something's leaking. It's cracked. We need a new one. They need a toilet, ma'am.
The hell yeah.
Honestly, I was like, okay, fist bump. You're my guy. Let's go.
You know, that reminds me of like this, I forget if it was a skit or like a commercial.
Yeah.
Where like the team purposely broke a microwave just to get a new microwave for the break room or something.
Yes. It's probably from a TV show. Like, that sounds like something Brooklyn Nine-Nine would do.
Rip, am I right?
They're coming back.
Are they?
Yes, NBC caught them. Like, within 24 hours. We're not having this argument again. So, like, this guy, we place the order, we take the pictures, we send off the email. He's like, cool, it should be here Wednesday. I'm never coming back. And I was like, thanks, dude. So he leaves. And I immediately, like, you know, put in into our service desk things. Like, okay, toilet problem fixed. Close that ticket. Let's not leave that open anymore. But it's like our store is falling apart.
Is the toilet still broken?
Currently, yes. Because it hasn't come in yet.
Okay.
This happened just like 2 days ago.
All right.
But
You gotta follow up with that.
sorry, it should be fixed this Wednesday. If today is Monday, in 2 days we will have a new toilet.
Just saying, next episode, if Bella comes on
The toilet's broken again! But it's like, we don't have air conditioning in certain places. The drive-through pharmacy recall box for the second lane does not work. They can send it out, they can't bring it back. Like,
It doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't make any sense. Just walk up to the window and throw it in the box. Like, our store is so old, right? They've recently redone all of the ceiling tiles because there was water damage, there's like smoke and dirt and all sorts of bullshit. All of us are allergic to whatever has been in the ceiling. Because they just let that dust all over everything. And every day we are all sneezing, our eyes are swelling up. I've got scratches all on my forearms because I get hives. Like worse than when I touch a dog. It's like we're all like, oh my god, this could be asbestos, and they would never tell us. Like,
Have you filed anything?
I might. I'm gonna get the guys from the mesothelioma commercial.
I think you should. You should like file like a potential.
Like a health hazard.
Yeah.
All of us are having allergic reactions to it.
Just in case.
Right?
You should.
I'm sure we have some sort of like company legal aid that I could call and be like, hey, what was in the ceiling? What was that shit? I don't know. Like, I'm frustrated because it's not the people that I work with that are necessarily the problem. It's literally like my store, my district, our upper management is like
trash.
apathetic. They don't care. They don't care to like help us because we make enough money so we're not failing completely. But it's like we're obviously doing poorly enough that we're getting, you know, really bad critiques on our like comment pages, and our happiness score with our customers is lower than all the other stores. It's like something is going wrong and you should investigate that. Why does this store have such a high fucking turnover rate? How come we can't keep an ASM? This will be my 4th ASM since working here.
Maybe like your store is the busiest store, right?
In our district, yeah.
What if it is the fact that they know that they will make money regardless because it's so busy, so they can have just a rolling.
Yeah, they're beating a dead horse for money. As long as
Basically.
coins are still falling out of the horse corpse, they're gonna keep beating it.
But it's a lot of coins.
So what you're saying is we need to get the customers to go away and only get like 1 nickel out of that horse corpse, and then they'll finally show up and be like, what's going on?
Make the money stop coming in.
Okay, I can do that. And I can do it and not make it look like I did it.
That's
Just
most
like
important.
the toilet. And if any of you fuckers snitch on me, I swear to God, I'll find you.
I don't think this will be damning evidence anyway.
Right. It's like, prove it. Prove that I did this. You don't have cameras in the bathroom. We should, though. People fucking steal a boatload of crap.
You're not legally allowed to have cameras in the bathroom.
You can have it in the hallway that connects the bathroom.
I've been in your bathrooms. There's no hallway, Bella.
Like the door that you open and then you go down. There's a hallway.
I guess.
Because on one side's the bathrooms and a closet, the other side's the break room. Like, there's a hallway.
Whatever.
Just put the camera right above the emergency exit that everybody goes through when they're stealing shit, and it sets off the alarm, and I have to go get a special key to turn it off. God, I hate people.
A special key.
A special key that looks like 4 different other keys. I don't know, man. It's like, I want to have pride and joy in any company that I work for, that I choose to apply for and audition for and work hard for, because there are people, like customers, that I genuinely care about and that I genuinely like want to help, and I'm satisfied when I can find a conclusion for someone's problem. I made a poster board for a woman whose husband had just died, and I was able to get her like 50% off on her total price. And I gave her like a free easel stand to stand the board up at his funeral, and we hugged, and I was just like, tell me about him, like. And it was a really good connecting moment, and I know I'm good at shit like that.
I think it's just because you're an empathetic person.
Yeah.
For example, if I was doing that, I would still be in like do not give a shit mode.
That's awful.
What? I'm at work.
I don't know, like, I do care about people, and I care that, like, if I were a customer and I go into a store and there's like water on the floor and there's one person working and nobody knows what the fuck they're doing, I'd be like, I'm not going to the store anymore.
I would shop there just to be like, hey, this is a cent, right?
Right, it's a mafia front.
I guess. hey, it said this thing of milk was 50 cents.
Oh yeah, that sounds right. Beep beep beep. Like, honestly, I have people that dumb.
I love it.
That are working for me.
Speaking of, I have two fun people are stupid stories.
Yes, please. I love those.
Okay, so back to the chicken wings. So we had the sign said 98 cents a pound.
Right.
But it says first 4.
Okay.
Then after that
it goes up to like $1 something or $2 something.
I cannot articulate.
How many people asked which 4?
No. It's arguably worse than that.
No, how could it be worse?
People ask. I've even had other coworkers ask. Is it the first 4 packages or the first 4 pounds?
Oh my god.
Like, are you fucking serious?
Dude.
And actually, there's one guy who I feel bad about it because I got sassy with him.
Yeah.
And he was a coworker. He was a coworker, so I could. So I'm like, he's like, hey, is this 4 pounds or 4 packages? I'm like, they're about 4 each, dude. What are we gonna do? The first 4 pounds are 98 cents, and then the next half pound is $1.98.
How do you split up the pounds in a package, idiot?
But the thing was, he was like, whoa, all right. Like, I'm sorry. I've been getting that question every single day for the past 2 weeks. Like, he understood, but he was like really like hurt at first.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've definitely called some of my coworkers idiots. Just like, an 8x10 is a 10x8. You fuck. Like.
No, then this other time.
Or like, how do you ring something up that doesn't have a barcode? Like.
So at this time we are out of chicken wings,
okay.
So there are no more left.
Right.
However, on the same kind of sale,
right,
drumsticks and thighs are also 98 cents. So
there's
the
first 4.
No, just whatever.
Okay.
That's not a outrageous price for those.
Okay.
So my coworkers and I have been doing a running joke.
Okay.
Where we just tell customers, like, yeah, we're subbing the drums and thighs for wings.
Okay.
Just to satiate them.
Gotcha.
So they won't bitch and complain. Right. And it actually works. So they're like, oh, boy.
It's a better sale. It's like, that's what the sale always is, you idiot.
It's always that price. But then, it backfired on me.
Oh, no.
So this is kind of my fault. but really more his fault.
Okay.
A cashier calls us up.
Okay.
He's like, "Hey, are you guys like subbing drums and thighs for wings? Like, it's
the
already
same price.
98 cents, dude." He's like, "Oh, okay. I didn't see that." Like, hang up. Are you fucking kidding me?
Do you guys not have, like, at your registers, like, a price verify button kind of thing?
It might have been before he scanned it.
Okay.
Or he might have also been new.
Right, yeah. I mean, I don't think you can be one of our cashiers asking, "Hey, how much is this?" And there's a fucking sticker on it with a price on it.
Oh, and another thing I hate that our cashiers do.
Yeah.
So we have like a display at the very front of the store
Yeah.
with like meat stuff in it.
Yeah. To be like, "Hey, here's the highlight of the week. Here's meat."
And how our store works, we don't have like runners to like do go backs
Yeah.
that are perishable.
They just kind of call
They
you.
call us to get them.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 times a week at least.
Did they just leave them in that?
No, I'm called back there like, "Hey, there's a perishable, come get it meat." Like, okay, I come get it, and it's like, here you go. It's like, this goes right over there. It is 10 feet from you. Why are you calling me from across the fucking store to come get this?
Yeah, your store's pretty damn far. You're walking like a good 100-something feet.
It's like, it's not a long distance, but like,
Come on,
come
it's
on,
right there.
man.
You're
It's
wasting
right there.
You're wasting my time and yours.
You can't just toss it in there.
I swear to God.
I hate that.
No, I mean, similarly, but for customers, if we're walking together and I'm trying to show you different products and you pick something off of the shelf and then put it back somewhere else, I'm going to pick it up and put it back in your face and be like, "Oops, nope, that goes over here. Hey, you just picked it up." Babies have no concept of object permanence. Like, they don't know where things go. Their memories haven't developed yet. So I understand, but it's right fucking there.
I've done that though.
Where's the allergy medicine? Turn around.
Anything else you got, Bella?
Nothing in particular. Except, a message to all old white men.
Oh shit.
We have name tags on. And in general, when you don't know somebody's name,
If you follow Bella's Twitter, you already know what's up.
you would address someone as sir or ma'am or miss or young man even, because we're Southern. Like, if you call me girly or girl one more time, I'm gonna key your fucking truck and pop your tires and call the cops before I kill you.
Will you break the truck nuts too?
Oh my God, if you have truck nuts, I'm gonna beat you to death with them. Like, excuse me.
Personally, I do not like it when customers use my name.
Really?
It makes me really uncomfortable.
It's like, you don't know me.
You don't fucking know me. Don't use my name.
That's like on the show Superstore. One of their characters.
Never seen it.
It's pretty funny. You'd like it. But one of their characters, Amy, she just steals name tags from the break room so she can be a different person every day.
Okay.
Like, she's like, I don't want them knowing my name. Like, I mean, same. But also, if I'm a manager, you're going to call me ma'am or Bella. You have those two options. Because you're not going to learn my fucking last name. And your stupid redneck mouth wouldn't be able to say it right anyways. And he had the audacity to be like, "God damn it, don't tell me how to talk." And I'm just like, no, you're being hella disrespectful, man. Bro. Dude. Like, get out of my face and leave. And let me just keep in mind, almost everyone that works at my store is female.
And gay.
And a little gay. We have a pretty queer store. Which is great, because, like, hashtag solidarity. But also, like, when your cashier, the manager, the people in line behind you are women, and they're just standing there cringing as you're saying girl and girly, and you know what, girl? Man, girl, this used to be like, and it wasn't like, hey, girl, hey. It was, you're addressing me like I'm a fucking dog. Like, I've had guys whistle to get my attention, and I'll turn around and just whistle back. Or be like, hey, what's up? Like, you really want to fucking try this? I'm a human being. I'm not an animal. That's not how this works. Like, in what universe do you address somebody like that?
The universe of 1920.
I guess. Shit. Like,
1920 to 1950.
pretty much. We can only hope that all of their hearts and livers and kidneys just give out at the same moment. That's all I had.
Gotta Thanos it.
We gotta Thanos it. We gotta snap and just kill him. Yeah, no, Thanos could have killed all racists and all assholes.
It
And
wouldn't
all...
be fair then.
No, he's a bitch. That's why I can't get behind Thanos.
Anyway, this episode's running really long now.
Oh, sorry, guys. I had a lot of feelings.
So,
But thanks for listening.
Hit us up on Twitter, on the Tumblr,
On the SoundCloud.
the SoundCloud. The links are all on where you're watching this or listening to this. Don't fucking lie to me and tell me you couldn't find the link. Because I fucking put it there. Anyway, bye everybody.
Bye.